Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the Akim who tune into these videos. All right, so as I was meditating, to make this video, the Spirit was directing me to all these precepts. Then I just decided just to compile all these, and I'm going to just speak on them. Because in these last times, we're literally gonna have to deal with the Lord, 100%. Like we have to let Him take the reins, so to speak. Because we know through these precepts, and then all this time that we've been working this ministry, studying, we know and we have it in our minds that these things are going to happen, and that the Lord has us, throughout the whole way. All right, so the first precept I wanted to bring up was Psalms 34, verse 7. And it reads, the angels, so like it says, the angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them. So the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom and knowledge. So if we have the fear of the Lord, he's going to be dealing with us, as a son. So and we know we're going to come into some perilous times where it's going to be very difficult to, get by. But we know for a fact that the Lord is going to make an avenue for us to escape. Whether it be by Him delivering food by the birds, or making our enemies, during Jacob's trouble to not inflict pain on us. So whatever it is that the Lord has planned for us, you yourself have to know that the Lord is going to guide you through it, and He's going to take care of you as well. So an instance, about these angels, because the Lord, He knows His chosen pretty much. He knows who's gonna have faith. Like how it says in the scriptures, when He comes down here, is He going to find faith on the earth? And He's definitely gonna find faith. Specifically here in Great Millstone, but then all the brothers who are destined for salvation. Because that's one of those key factors on being saved in the first place, is having fear of the Lord and faith. All right, so I want to read this account about how the angels are protecting us. Because when the brothers are hanging out, it's as if there's a force field around us, and like how the scriptures say, when two or more are gathered, there He is in the midst. So the angels of the Lord, they encamp around us and protect us. So there's never going to be an instance where if you're serving the Lord, you're going to die, indiscriminately. So I'm gonna have this in the account in 2 Kings chapter 6, verse 15. And it says, and when the servant of the man of the Most High was risen early and gone forth, behold, an host compassed the city, both with horses and chariots. And his servants said unto him, alas, my master, how shall we do? So if you read, in the book of 2 Kings, that what was going on was the heathen nations were pretty much going up against the men of the Lord. And here specifically was the prophet Elisha. And so he was with a few people, and they were pretty much afraid of the heathens that were round about. I believe they were from Syria. But I'm going to go ahead and read the next precept. It says, verse 16, says, and he answered, fear not, for they that be with us are more than so like it says, fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them. And Elisha prayed and said, Lord, I pray thee, open his eyes that he may see. And the Lord opened the eyes of the young man, and he saw, and behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire round about Elisha. So pretty much, Elisha prayed to have these younger brothers, that were with him, to see that there was chariots, round about them. And it's pretty much they saw a whole legion. I want to say legion, a whole army of chariots, and there was angels there, pretty much making sure that the elect weren't touched. Like how the precepts say, touch none of my elect. Because the Heavenly Father, He's only going to be dealing with His 144 elect, and the 1/3, and those people, they're going to show these examples of faith and fear of the Lord. All right, so another precept I have is Isaiah 41, verse 10. It says, fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. Yahweh Hashem Shai. I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee, yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. That's what I was saying in the beginning of this video. Is you pretty much got to let the Lord, take the wheel. Because if you're doing what you're doing, the Lord is going to, uphold His promise that He's going to deliver those people, that have faith when He comes back. And just another precept about this is Deuteronomy 3 verse 22. It says, "Ye shall not fear them, for the Lord your power, He shall fight for you." So I'm not going to say like how exactly it's going to go down in Jacob's trouble, but we know it's going to be perilous times out there, and the only way that you're going to be saved through those times is if you have the fear of the Lord, like it says in Isaiah 33 verse 6. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time, and the strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is His treasure. So that's pretty much that's gonna be the only thing that's going to help you out through these times that are coming up. Like those people, like that parable they house shy. Those people who built their house on sand. When those tribulations came, those houses were destroyed. But if you have your house, and the foundation is built on your house shy, stable ground, you're going to be good in those last days. All right, so another precept I have here is in Psalms 37, verse 23. It says, "The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and He delighteth in his way. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down, for the Lord upholdeth him with His hand." So because it's going to be a hard thing when we're going through these things. Like right now, as I speak, I'm at work. I had abstained from eating because who knows what was going to be on the food that you ate here. So I'd pretty much have to pray, even right now, because Jacob's trouble hasn't really hit the fan, so to speak. But we're still in the valley of shadow of death, and the only thing that's going to protect us, is if we first and foremost have the fear of the Lord, to have the wisdom and knowledge, and then the faith that He's going to intervene and take care of us in these last days, even in today's days, right now, as I speak. All right, so the last precept I have is Isaiah 58, verse 11. It says, "And the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, shall guide thee continually, and satisfy thy soul in drought, and make fat thy bones, and thou shalt be like a watered garden, and like a spring of water, whose waters fail not." So it's really symbolical to how the Lord's going to take care of us continually, and He's going to satisfy our souls in drought. And there's going to be a famine coming around. During Jacob's trouble, there's probably going to be times where you're not going to eat or drink. But see here at Great Millstone, we've been practicing for this. We've been rehearsing the righteous acts, so that when this happens, we know that the Lord, He's going to take care of us no matter what. Just like how there's other times in the story, like in the book of Kings, where Elijah, he was fed by the birds. Yahweh Shai even spoke that you're not supposed to worry about the food. You're supposed to worry about your path in this ministry. If you have all these things like wisdom, knowledge, understanding, the Lord is going to fight for you. He's going to pretty much deliver you out of the hell that He's pretty much bringing down. Because if He's the one that's bringing it, He's the only one that can save you from it. All right, I read all these scriptures pretty fast, but I'll read this one again. This is Psalms 34, verse 7. It says, "The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear Him, and delivereth them." So this thing, like, I forget the precept, but it says that, you're supposed to have, fear of the Lord. Through the terror of the Lord, you're supposed to persuade men. So when we're out there on the highways and hedges, we're telling you about the terror of the Lord. Because one of the things that we're also doing is we're washing our hands, because we're watchmen, and we're letting you know that Yahweh Shai is about to return, and He's going to bring total hell on the majority of people. The only people He's going to deliver from it is the 144,000, the 1/3. So if you be of that number, you could still start and grow in this ministry, because you still got time right now. It's still calm. The mark of the beast isn't forced on everybody yet. But as a prophet of the Lord, I'm saying that you better hurry up, because these gates of these grace period, pretty much they're closing. The gates of salvation are closing, and so you'd rather be safe than sorry and actually, do the right things and rehearse the righteous acts. And also you're supposed to, seek your own salvation with fear and trembling. Because we can only show you at the door. And after that, you're gonna have to start doing your own thing, doing your own research. Because we tell you that in this ministry. We'll tell you the truth, but then we tell you that you got to prove it as well. But so, that's the end of this video. Hopefully it was edifying and it comforts you. And, mentally prepares you for what we're about to enter. Jacob's trouble, like it says in the book of Revelation, 12 verse 12. It speaks that Esau's about to come down with a sword. He's going to try to get as many people as he can, but he's not going to be able to touch the elect. And then one of the reasons why he's not going to touch the elect is because the elect all have the fear of the Lord in their minds. All right, so that's the end of this video. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash, and Shalom Akim.